Hey, it's Lori Frederick. I'm going to talk to you today in my video about one of my top moves for pain relief and improved posture. And this is one of the moves that I give out for various types of pain relief, mostly for neck, shoulder, upper back pain relief. Okay, but it's a really big one for improving posture. For all of us who do way too much at the computer, hold our phones too much, maybe you're working in this sort of position all the time, maybe you're driving too much, anything like that, this exercise is going to be really helpful for you. It's called a thoracic spine opener, and I like to use a roller for it. If you don't have a roller, this one's kind of a fancier version. It's called a rumble roller. Looks a little wicked, but these actually are pretty soft on you. If you by chance don't have a roller, you can also get creative. I've rolled up a yoga mat and then put a beach towel around it. You can do something like that, but you want approximately that same 6-inch, 8-inch diameter. That might even be a little small for some. So you could even wrap your roller in a beach towel as well. But this is kind of a progressive exercise that I want you to take slow. All different levels are going to be a little bit different on how your spine opens up around this, because essentially this is a back bend, and it's for your thoracic spine, which is your spine that runs the length of your rib cage. All right, so I'm going to set you up on this. You want the roller to hit kind of right in the middle of your rib cage. You're going to support your head. I'm going to put my hand down just for purposes that you can see me and I can talk to you without getting muffled. But normally you would want both hands on your head if you can hold it up like that, okay? Just laying back like this and giving yourself a little bit of motion with your head and your shoulders down might be plenty of stretch for you, okay? But ideally you want to get to where you can round yourself all the way around the roller or whatever you're using, okay? Because that's really opening up your chest and putting you in a completely opposite position than you maybe been in all day on the computer or driving in the car, okay? So you can take different positions of the spine. You can start a little closer to your neck and then round down around it. And then bring yourself up, relocate, and then round down around it, okay? Take some time, do some breathing. This should eventually feel really good. But like I said, initially you might be very stiff and you might have to do a lot of head holding because you've got so much tightness in the front of your chest. But I want you to work up to it, work slow. You might even find that if you hold your hips up off the ground and then round down as far as you can, and then slowly work to lower your hips down, that's a different way of progressing along on that one. You can even hold your hips up and just do a little bit of rolling if you have the roller. Now obviously if the towel's on it and you're using something else and you can't roll it, that's not going to work for you. But just warming it up a little bit like that on a roller is going to be helpful. So you just slowly work into different positions up and down that thoracic spine and really try to round over the roller. Don't go too low down your back. If you get a little too low down your lower back will tell you it's not really comfortable. Maybe you might not have the core strength right away to go so low with the roller. Let your body be your guide. Your pain is going to tell you whether or not it's liking the levels that you're at. Again, with all stretches, stretching shouldn't be painful to where you're cringing and flexing back at it. You should be able to breathe yourself into stretches and to where they're uncomfortable, but they're not unbearable, okay? You want to skirt that line. If you ever have any questions on how you're feeling or how this is working, please make sure you leave me a comment and I will be happy to answer that for you. Go ahead and share this along if you know of anyone else that maybe needs to do a little more chest openers. The classic posture is this one. You might see it on your teenagers if you have teenage kids like I do, or anyone in your family or at work. But doing this exercise is one of the quickest ways to improve your posture and get yourself stacked up in a better position. All right? So please keep me posted. Let me know how you're doing on these stretches, or if you need any modifications, I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks so much.